Most of the time when people think of a run, you really just think, oh, you just got to put your shoes on before, you just got to figure out where you're going to run, and then that's it. You just go and you run, that's it. But not the long run. The long run starts the day before. You got to get the carbs in, you got to get hydration in throughout the day. Not to mention sleep. You got to get good sleep too. But when you put all that stuff together, that's what makes a good long run. And then that's, of course, when we get to today. Hello. Welcome to the long run. Waking up, getting some hydration in right off the bat. Then just a little bit of food, a little bit of banana before, light on the stomach. This banana was actually way too big and I only ate half of it, froze the rest. Because honestly, I don't feel like eating that much when I wake up in the morning right away. But we needed something for how far we were going. Then, of course, we got the pre-run stretches. This is always a must. Then usually the stretches get me going, but most important part, bathroom before the long run. If not, you're going to be screwed out in the run because running gives you the runs. And I've had my fair share of that in the past. Then, of course, if I can actually remember to put some body glide on, because usually I forget half the time. Usually I remember on race day because that's actually important. I'm dialed in more, but on these long runs, usually I just forget until I get in the shower afterwards. And I remember when I feel the burnt, chafed spots. Then after that, we ready, we head outside, got our long run shoes on. Usually I wear like my thickest shoes for a long run because you go in farther. And I get my light, make sure everybody can see me since we're starting dark and early. And I probably should add in that the goal mileage for today is really like 15, but I want to do 16. Alright, y'all. We are 1 mile in, 7:44 pace. Need to bring it down probably like 7:30. It's usually what I try and do for my long runs, around there. Pretty steady pace. But this is crazy, y'all. It's like 61 degrees. A couple of days ago, earlier this week, when we did that tempo on Tuesday, it's now Saturday, it was 30 degrees that morning. And it was a cold 32. And now you're telling me it's 61 degrees this morning and warm. That's crazy. Arkansas weather makes no sense. Pee. I gotta pee, bro. Alright, y'all. That was a good run. I kept the pace pretty steady. Prayed and prayed, and God blessed me that there was no dogs that came after me, so that was great. And now we're sweaty as crap, so we're gonna rinse off in the shower. We're gonna get a cold shower in, kind of shock the muscles, you know, just like the ice bath. Not as good as the ice bath, but still pretty good. Helps with recovery. So we're gonna get that in, and you wanna know what the most rewarding thing, one of the most rewarding things about doing these things is, like, it's cool in the morning. It's really an adventure. I love going out in God's creation, enjoying the long run, enjoying the time and the thought in it, and you know, it's kind of peaceful. Helps you get that energy out. But also just the fact if you can go throughout your day, and this is not even try to be arrogant, but just like think to yourself, and not to have pride either, bro, but be like, yo, I did this today. And on the days you choose not to do it, you remember what it felt like to accomplish that. You remember you were supposed to be going and doing that run. So it's like, you know, I'm doing what God needs me to do to be the man I need to be. I'm getting up and doing this run today, and I can feel accomplished in that. So it's a great feeling. Glad we got it in. Thank y'all for enjoying the journey. It took a little bit of motivation of myself to want to record it, because usually when I'm running, I'm like, I gotta pull my phone out of my belt and record it. I'm really just complaining, but it's really not that deep. I'm glad that y'all were able to see this. Glad I was able to document this, and I hope this motivates y'all. Get out there and at least run a mile or something. Get out there and just go do something outside. Get in God's creation. Get vitamin D. Stay locked on your health, and your faith, and your fitness. God bless y'all.